Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, and hopefully a few future Momrads. Littlefinger here today with a special update. Full tank review on the Tier 8 German light tank, the LeKpz Panzer, which is based on the M41 Bulldog, but with a 90mm gun. By far and away, my favorite Tier 8 light tank. How do you get it? So if you come up to bundles in the premium store here, you can see you've got a choice of either the $45 or the $35 option. The 45 comes with the Twister Cup Camo and 4,000 gold, whereas the $35 comes with just the regular camo and 1,000 gold. Let's take a look at characteristics. It has 75% maneuverability with 1,250 hit points. It does not have any armor, 25mm all around there. Engine horsepower 550. Speed limit 72 kilometers per hour. This thing moves. And it's got a very nice 71 degrees per second traverse speed and some really good terrain resistant numbers I'll show you here in a second. So anyway, taking a look at this gun, it has 182 millimeters of penetration, 10 rounds per minute. Just a fun gun. Great to move around. Obviously, you got to play it a little cautiously because you have no armor. Let's take a look at how it compares to the rest of the Tier 8 lights. So here we've got the M41 90mm pulled up, and comparing it to the T54 lightweight, the AMX 1390, the RU 251, and the T49, and you can see there damage per minute. We are next to tops there, only behind the RU. We have tops in penetration and near the top in alpha damage per shot. So very good on the gun firepower. You look at the weapon handling section. We've got a very nice aim time of 1.6, next to best. Dispersion there is the worst, but there's really not much difference between those numbers there. And we do have 8 degrees of negative gun depression, which is very nice. Moving down, where this tank shines is movement and mobility, 72 kilometers per hour, 550 horsepower, but you look at that terrain resistance numbers of 0.6 gives us an effective horsepower of 39.6, which is best in class there. So credit coefficient isn't up yet. I would expect this to be over 100% since it's the only premium of the bunch here. And obviously the downside there in the miscellaneous section is your hull armor at 25, right there with the RU 251. So you can see this is kind of a difficult tank to drive. Plays very much like the RU, but with a better gun in my opinion. Back to the garage here. One thing I wanted to point out is if you do buy the Camo, you can click on the Camo button and scroll all the way down to the bottom and your camo is free. I am running consumables of repair kit, multi-purpose, and adrenaline, and then I'm running chocolate and protective kit and improved fuel. Ammunition, 35 rounds of AP, 9 rounds of heat, 2 rounds of HE. Don't forget you can change your Pramo cost from gold to credits right there. This is my only really negative of the tank is I don't like tanks that shoot heat anymore, just because they've been just abused by wargaming lately, and it's nowhere near as effective as it was in the past. Equipment. One of the nice things about this tank is it comes with the first 6 slots already unlocked. None of that BS waiting. It's going to take you weeks to get this far. So anyway, running the gun rammer will get that rate of fire up. Like I said, we've already got good penetration numbers. Running the improved modules, running improved optics. We've got that view range up to 286, which is quite nice, especially with our camo of a light tank. Enhanced gun lane drive, we've got that aim time down to 3.4, and enhanced armor. Really, I'm just going to go with the extra hit points there, 1325. I'm going to change that because what's 4% of 25? You're not gaining 2. It's still nothing, right? And then, as I've talked about in the past, as far as improved control, I prefer to go with an increase in traverse speed over an increase in horsepower. So I would go with the improved control. Gets our traverse up to 71 degrees per second, and I am currently working on getting the stabilizer. It'll get our aim time down to 3.2. And then if you want to move forward, I would go with the enhanced tracks and consumable delivery system. Gameplay. We just want some gameplay. All right, here we are, bottom tier, and looking at the lineup here, our team calls left. I like that decision. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive than I normally am. Typically wait in that first mound there. We catch this T-54. Wasn't even looking at us. He took a blind shot and missed. So now I see some more tanks. The Scent 71's coming here. So basically I'm just making sure that the 54 doesn't have shots on me, and I'm going to see that Scent shoots, so he's on a reload. I can go ahead and pull forward, get my shot in, and back down. And our Scent is going to take out theirs. So now I want to just push around and get rid of this T-54. Now I'm going up against a tank with some strong frontal armor. Shoot a little bit too low on that first one, and switch over to heat just to make sure I get one in. And he's not looking at us, so we'll shoot another one into that lower plate, and one more, but the IS-6 came by and saved us first. So you can see here we've got a Glacial, obviously again nice frontal armor, but we can go straight through that lower plate. Here he comes. I don't really want to deal with him head on. There's a Panther looking at us. We'll trade shots there. But it's time to go get rid of the Glacial, which I'm sure is on a reload right now. Let's try to get that close to perpendicular. Get that shot to go in. IS-8's our next target. Wanted to see how well this tank would COD this IS-8. So I'm pushing hard through here and see that he is aimed and he's moving forward. We power slide into him, so we lose a little bit of momentum, but we do manage to get a second shot in, and he'll get a shot into us tracks and totally set us sideways. But we've got one more into him. IS-6 sets him on fire and gets the kill there. And so now I'm just looking for a little bit of safety behind these mounds. Let's figure out where our opponents are. There's the AMX or FCM. Figure he's going to drop off. Might have a chance here at the Panther. But they both get taken out. And you can see how hectic this tank is. And it's like this every game. And to be quite honest, it's so much fun. This is my favorite play style. I love the light tanks. I love driving around. I love causing other damage. So 2495, one kill. And that was against quite a few tier 9s there. Here we are on Port Bay. Definitely want to go ahead and cross the river and get hull down over there. Now, I don't know if you noticed it on the last game, but we made 56,000 credits in that game. And I just wanted to point that out as far as a tier 8 light tank that can actually make money. If you've ever driven the RU-251, you know how difficult it can be to make money in that tank, but not so much with this tank. So my platoon mate Tom has pushed kind of into the middle there and spotted some of their tanks, and they're all on the other side. So I'm pushing hard around, trying to stay on the edge, just trying to find out where that tank was. There's the IS-6, and I get a whopping 577 damage. So, yeah, not a position I want to be in alone without any support. So one of the things that you can do with this tank is kind of relocate, make yourself more useful. So one of the things I find is very beneficial, especially if you're in a platoon, is staying close to your platoon mate. So he's kind of been over here, probably getting shots in all the way down without even being spotted, is my guess. But so you can see we're just cruising around the map here, not too worried at the moment. We're only down a tank, but nice 67, 68 kilometers per hour through all this fairly rough terrain. Then I get to the spot and I'm like, oh boy, half of them are in town there. So get that nice shot in on the IS-6 from a distance, but he's going to go behind the building. So I'll make the decision to push on in. Thomas pushed to the other side of the map also. So we're coming in. We think we're only coming into this IS-6. Come around here, get a shot in. And now we notice that we've got two other tanks here. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the IS-6. No problem penetrating the front there. And you can see this nice fast reload. Good penetration even on that IS-6 or 8. You know, we penetrate quite easily even with it being angled slightly. And T-54 is actually AFK. So we're going to come around and miss this shot. Don't know how. But we do get 150 for ramming it. And we ended up with doing 1749 damage. And, you know, that's not too bad considering how much I was driving and not, you know, actively engaged in this game. But even with that said, made 44,000 credits, 2 kills. Top tier on Himmelsdorf. Not my favorite map just because there's no hills. I prefer fighting on hills. And obviously this is not a tank you can side scrape in or anything like that. So just waiting to see what our team is going to do. Looks like those heavies are headed this way. So I'm just going to push to the outside of the map. Obviously that's much safer. Don't have to worry about crossfire down here. So you know, we've got 280 view range, so we can pretty much see all the way down there. And here come a few tanks, and now I'm kind of in a little bit of hurt, and I missed that shot. Goes under him. He gets the tracks. No, he's got a little bit longer reload than we do, so take a shot, but driving's all wonky here. Kind of got out of sorts with getting tracked there. So we'll get it fixed out and we'll start hiding behind this building a little bit. See that the SP1C shoots, so pull out and take my shot there. And now I'm just kind of trying to be cautious. See that the J Panther's not looking at us, so we'll take that shot and just miss him by 1 hit point. SU's looking the other way. Pull out and take our shot. Again, through the angled side of the SU is no problem. This is one of the nice things and why I really like this tank is the good penetration values. So Comet's looking right at us. I know he's got low alpha, so we'll take 2 shots, miss that last one, and just drive on by. And meanwhile, the rest of my team can come in behind me and clean up. I'm not going to stick around and engage one-on-one. So I'm going to go help out on this IS-6. And we can shoot right through the top of that turret there, the side. He is focused solely on this Leo. So I'm going to drop adrenaline and go ahead and get 3 shots in and keep on motoring. And we ended up with a kill. 25-38 damage. We made 61,000 credits in that game. And it's just fun. This is the kind of play style I love. So it's a little bit like playing on crack or something, but I like it. Desert Sands, what could be more fun than in the dunes? So we're going to push right here. And I'm going to pull up to this first bush and just kind of be patient, get a little extra camouflage, and see if anyone pops over. We'll see. The Panther there just got shot. Must have been by their M41 90mm. Not sure. Maybe it wasn't. But anyway, we're going to go chase him down while he's picking on our SU, who got a little bit of a late start there. Missed that first shot, shooting full speed, but we'll come in here and he's going to do some bad driving, and so I'm just going to pin him up against the building. Nowhere for him to go. We'll trade shots here, but get a little help and finish him off. Still have half my hit points left. We've got 2 other tanks on this side of the tracks. The rest are in the dunes there. So we'll push around. Again, being aggressive. We're down a tank at this point in time. I know I can't do anything with the E4 from the front, so we'll go get behind him as best we can. This nice fast reload. Get another shot in there. Now we'll just back up, come forward, and he misses another shot. Hopefully that was lag, not bad play. But anyway, take a shot. Must have been that Tankenstein or the Lupus down there. T49 here. Want to go ahead and get him out. As you can see how much movement we've done. Just going, circling around, trying to get the weak sides of these tanks, and I get taken out by Tankenstein. We'll save you the rest of the game, which ended up with our IS-5 bouncing about 5 shots off of Lupus before he finished him off. But you can see here 52,000, 2247 in the damage. So last game I'm going to show you here is on Rockfield, top tier again. And this is what happens if you're distracted and you don't pay attention to the opposing team's lineup. I'm thinking, hey, just got this new tank. It's super fast. You can see here I haven't even equipped the camo on it yet. And got support behind me. So I'm going to go extra far and I'm going to push into the middle hill. And I guess that's the 62 sitting over there. I figure I'm safe sitting here, and oh, T49 just took half of my hit points. Yeah, so let's abort this position. Let's run straight through the middle of the map. No one's gonna shoot us, right? We're on fire. Now we get to the other side, and here's Black Prince, and here's SU-152. What am I gonna do now? Yeah, shoot, this game has not gone my way. Oh, and a third tank. Let's relocate. Well, let's try to stay alive. and let's try to make ourselves useful. Let's not be stupid and push too far. Let's take a look. SU. Oh, he's already turned. Yeah, we're not going to go that way either. So this game has just been a complete game of making the wrong decisions, but we still have 221 hit points left, and we can help our team. We're down 2 tanks already. It is not looking good. We are going to drive straight through this, get a lucky bounce. We've got tanks everywhere, and we circle around, and luckily we avoided all of those tanks, and we've gotten out of there unscathed. Type 62 is still sitting in that same spot. Look at this lucky shot. Things are going our way. 4 on 2. I know he can't finish me off with 1 shot, so I'm willing to take 1 more shot. I've got 21 hit points left. Drop adrenaline. But here's Tiger 2 to take my kill. So now they've got 3 tanks left, and I am an inch away from dying. So what do? Well, we stay on the outside of the map for one. Black Prince, we bounce that one. T49 saying we tried. Yeah, we tried all right. But it's not over yet. So there's Ferdy. He's looking at me, so I rush a shot, hit the rocks, and back away. He's gone down. Can I get a shot in on this Black Prince? Sure enough, there's got to be a window here. There it is. Yep, he's now going to back down. I've been spotted. Can I get another shot in? Oh, yes, to safety. All right. Now what do? Tiger himself is down to 1 shot. Black Prince looks like he's looking at me. Here comes SU. Oh, we missed that shot. It is now down to 2 on 2 with the SU and the Ferdinand, both being multiple shots. Can I get any angles up here? No. It's not going to happen. Too many rocks. So, SU's just taking a shot. Let's hope he's not looking at me. He's not looking at me. Let's go ahead and get a shot in there. And Tiger finishes him off. Very good. Alright, now which way is Ferdy looking? He's not looking at me, but I can't penetrate anything there. He misses that shot. So I'm going to push around, trying to get him basically to turn towards me, allowing the Tiger to come in from behind. So I'm just going to sit here, and I'm not sure how I can snipe. But I'm just really, all I want to do is keep the Ferdinand focused on me. I don't want him turning around. So just trying to do enough to keep him spotted. And Tiger's gone all the way around. Look at this. We got a shot on the Ferdy, and it bounces. How's that possible? So here he comes. He's looking at me again, and now I just have a small rock behind me. And so I'm going to be patient, and we've got 1:30 left. He's pushing around, just trying to keep him spotted. Tiger's coming in nice and slow. This is going to come down to the wire. Just trying to keep him spotted. That's all I'm doing right now. Here comes Tiger. Oh, he's going to start turning towards the Tiger. Oh, we missed another shot. Tiger should be able to stay behind him. But I want to try to help out and get a shot in. Yay, finally. Heat shot works. And we get one more in. No, it bounces. That's sloped armor and heat. They don't go well together. Tiger had a great game, but I like to think I helped out even with that horrible start. I could have easily rushed into getting killed early, but helped out. 32,000 credits, 17.99 on damage. I mean, not great, but certainly helped with the W there. So anyway, that completes my review of the Walker Bulldog with a 90mm gun, German Tier 8 light tank. If this is your play style and this is what you like playing in Blitz, this is a great tank. Otherwise, you might be a little discouraged because it doesn't have any armor. But for me, this is my favorite play style. So I certainly think this is worth the investment, and I'll get several hours of enjoyment out of this tank for sure as I pursue getting an ace. You can see the highest I got was level 2. So we got some work to do to get up to that ace, but we'll get there. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have fun. Enjoy the game. And remember, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.